Hey everyone, Paul Rouillard here with List It Realty. So I'm doing this video today because people are questioning why are there discount brokerages and why is there brokerages like my brokerage who offer $3,000 to sell your property full service. We also have another option that we list your property and sell it full service for 1%. So I have agents who are upset with me, wondering why I'm discounting it, And people are also questioning in this market today, why are agents charging so much to sell a home? I literally just got a Facebook message with somebody asking on a home that's 1.5 to $2 million. These agents are making like 50, 60, 70, $80,000 in commission just off one transaction. Well, how much time does it take to sell a home? Realistically. So if you're an agent, how long does it take to sell a home in this business? Well, I'm going to answer that just in a few minutes. But the business has changed. It's digital now. It's not the way it used to be. When I got licensed, we had books that were literally like this thick. And I had to go get a book. I had to bring it to a client's home, and I had to give them a couple days with it to go through all the homes. I literally had to drive over to my client's home again. There was no text messages or anything like that. I had to drive over to the client's home, pick up the book, bring it to another buyer, have them look through it. And it was just like a vicious cycle. I know that I was only allowed to have 3 of those books. They're like this thick. There's 1,000 pages and, all full of listings. But yeah, so that was when the business was just crazy and we're just running around and doing everything. That's changed. So now to sell a home, because it's so digital and everything is literally online, so buyers have it right on their fingertips now to find and search properties. They can literally sit on their living room while they're watching a television show and just scroll through and find properties to buy themselves. So an agent is literally really not needed. They're only needed today because of the exposure that the people need to sell their homes. And that's why, in the last couple of years, the business has really changed. So homes now literally sell within days. They sell within days. They sell, for the most part, probably like 98%, maybe a little bit less than that, sell in less than a week. Incredible. I remember the days when properties would sit on the market for 2 to 3 months, and we would have to go through like 30 properties with one client just to see something that they like, which was just incredible how the business has completely changed. So literally like this week I sold a property and it took me probably about a total of like 40 hours of time. I listed it. I got the phone call. My client called me on Thursday afternoon. I was literally at my client's house that day, and I went and did all my photos, my videos, got my information. So from the moment that my client called me, from the moment that this property sold, like Saturday evening, it was like 40 hours, which is just incredible. And it happened so fast. Literally the amount of time that it took me to sell that home, the labor that it took me, I think it was probably maybe 7 hours of total labor time. So that's between the first phone call I got, talking to the client, and then getting myself to the property and doing all of that. So by the time I got back to my home office, it took me maybe about 2 hours of time. And then I had to compile all the information, do all my inputs, finish the paperwork, maybe another 2 hours of time. So now we're at about 4 hours. So then I had to edit my videos and photos and get that up. So you're looking at maybe about another hour of time for this particular property. And, from answering all of my inquiries, my phone calls, my emails, I was on the phone a lot. So not only that, the new world of real estate is just text messaging, and I have clients messaging me all day long, and so answering back. So maybe about 2 hours of time. So, and then dealing with my multiple offer situation. So this one ended up not even reaching the multiple offer date. So I was able to negotiate this deal to sell it on a preemptive bully offer for the absolute highest value of this property, which is absolutely incredible, the number that I sold this property for. And so between all of that, it was literally maybe 8 hours. 9 hours would be stretching it. So that's why I say it takes about 6 to 8 hours, or 6 to 10 hours on average to sell a property. And if any agent tells you any different, that it takes more than that, it's not true. It is just not true. Properties sell too quick in this market right now to take that much time and that much labor hours to sell a home. So even in today's market, we go and list our properties in MLS, but typically a buyer is already working with an agent. So it's not like we're going to be getting the phone calls from buyers directly. It's very, very few and far between. I mean, you're going to get maybe 2, 3, 4 calls, depending on the listing, that you got to go show the property. But normally we just bulk them into the same time frames, and it's just done really quick. So it's done really fast. So, but yeah, so 6 to 10 hours it takes labor to sell a home as a realtor. And that's part of the reason why that, I enjoy offering discount packages, because I'm moving properties a lot faster and it's less work. So, just to give you an example on, this last property that I sold, I went to the property one time to do all the listing information, a second time to show a property to two different buyer clients that wanted to see it. So I went to the property twice. I did the rest from this office right here and in my living room Saturday night. I think I was watching like UFC or something like that. And, here I am selling a home. So we ended up clearing off that deal. It was like around 11 p.m. Saturday night, where we got all the documents signed. It was done. It was firm. It was just pending a deposit from the buyer. So it didn't really take that much time. So yeah, that's the answer. So that's how much time it takes to sell a home. It's really not brain surgery in this market. So if I didn't answer your question, you have more questions on this, feel free to comment in the comment section, or just send me a text or a phone call, and let me know if you have any questions on this. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Have a great day, and give me a call if you want to sell your home.